Hello class, this is Dr. Mu-tor Flood back with another video. In this video, I'm going to go over how to make a reference list by using the website called Scribbr. So follow along as we make our reference list. So first, I need to find some articles. So one easy place to find articles if you're doing papers such as a literature review, or an introduction section or a discussion section of a paper is to go to Google Scholar. So I'm going to go there right now. So scholar.google.com. And let's say the variable that I'm working with is, let's say it's African self-consciousness. All right, so I'll put that into Google Scholar. Then I'm going to press enter. All right. And let's say I like this article here. This one looks good, African self-consciousness and the mental health of African Americans. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the title of this article. All right, so I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to open up a new tab, new web page, and I'm going to put in Scribbr. And that's Scribbr.com and press enter. All right, and so Scribbr is going to take me to this page right here, and I'm going to scroll down and click on where it says citation generator. All right, and then when I'm here, I'll scroll down a little bit more, and what it has here is two parts. It has a citation style, which says APA 7th edition. All right, and that's what yours should say, because in my class we're working with APA. If it didn't say that, you can make the change over here. So you can change the other versions of APA, all right, or different styles like MLA in Chicago. But we're going to keep it at APA 7th edition. Next, it has this section where it's going to help us find the article and help us to eventually cite it and reference it by a couple of different ways. One is through the web page. One is through the title of the article, the URL, what's called the DOI. Another is through the ISBN or just some keywords. What I like to do is I like to find articles based off their title. So I'm going to paste the title that I copied from Google Scholar into this search query right here. And I'm going to press cite. So once I press cite, I'm going to match the title of my article to the titles that are listed here. And the first one here is a match. So it's the title of the article is African Self-Consciousness and the Mental Health of African Americans. So once this is highlighted in blue, I'm going to click on it. And what's going to happen is Scribbr is going to do a number of things. As you see here, it's going to make a reference list entry for the article. It's going to also tell us how the parenthetical and narrative citation looks for this particular article. And if I scroll down more, it'll put this particular article into APA 7th edition for a reference list. All right, so let's say I have more than one reference. All right, so let me go back to the African self-consciousness search query in Google Scholar. And let's say I choose this article right here. So examining African self-consciousness and the Black racial identity as predictors of Black men's psychological well-being. I'm going to copy this article title. I'm going to scroll back to Scribbr. All right. And I'm going to put the title of the article into the search query right here. And then again, I'm going to press cite. All right. And I'm going to find the article that matches. Now, Scribbr doesn't have all the articles. All right, there are other ways to get citations, but it's it'll have the majority of articles here. All right, so I'm going to press on this. All right, press on the link. And what it'll do is it'll show me how this reference looks, and it'll alphabetize the articles that I've already cited in Scribbr. It keeps these articles in there for about 30 days unless you delete it out. So now I have 2 articles. It's in alphabetical order, and it's in APA 7th edition style. Let me find a 3rd article. All right. So let's say I want to use this article right here, African American College Women's Body Image, an examination of body mass, African self-consciousness, and skin color satisfaction. So let me copy this right here. I'm going to take it and put that title once again into the search query right here, and I'm going to press cite. And then I'm going to match the title to the list of titles in front of me. And the first one is it, African American College Women's Body Image. So I'm going to press on this. And again, Scribbr is going to make a citation. It's going to show us the citation right here. All right. And it's going to tell us again the parenthetical and narrative citation, how that should look. And it's going to alphabetize and alphabetize all the other references that are already cited, including this new one. So now let's say I want to take these 3 articles, and I want to create a reference list. All right, in APA 7th edition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press right here, this checkbox next to the term sources, and it's going to select all of the articles that I have in this list right here. Then I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to press Export to Word, and this page will pop up. All right, and now it says your download is ready, so I'm going to press Download Word Export. And whatever your computer is working on, it'll download the Word document. For me, it's right here. So I am going to press this link to open up my Microsoft Word document. Now, I suggest all of y'all, if you're using MacBooks or Google Docs, I highly recommend using Microsoft Word because there's a lot of times if you are going from Google Docs or if you're using a MacBook or something and you try to export it as a document, sometimes mistakes occur. So I would highly recommend doing things in Microsoft Word. It just makes things much easier. All right. I'm going to press Enable Editing. That may not show up on your end. All right. And so what happens is, let me make some corrections here. What happens is the first page of this reference is going to be these instructions telling you how the layout of an APA 7th edition reference list should look like. All right. You can ignore this page. What I'm interested in is the second page. And the second page, it created a reference list of all your references in APA 7th edition with Times New Roman 12-point font. All right. Now, what you want to do is you want to open up a new Microsoft Word document. All right. I'm going to put these two together side by side so you can see what's going on. The reason why you have to open up a new document, obviously because your paper will be in this new document. And if you copy and paste the whole entire thing, all your references, and just press copy, all right, and then press, paste this over here, all your references will be kept here. But also what's going to happen is, as you see here, things that you didn't copy are going to be copied over, such as the running head number, the page number. And also what's going to be copied over is this watermark for Scribbr. We don't want that because the watermark is not part of APA style. So we need a different way of doing this. So I'm going to undo what I just did. to show you a different way. What I can do to not copy over the page number nor the watermark is if I copy references and I just copy one of the references along with the reference title, press copy and bring it over here and paste it, I'm still going to get that reference in the correct APA 7th edition style, but I'm going to avoid copying the watermark. Then what I can do afterwards is I'll just copy the rest of my references and I am going to paste it right down here. All right. And so what happens is now I have an APA style 7th edition reference list. And yeah, and so that's how you go about doing it to get, the kind of reference list that you need for APA 7th edition. All right. And I want to thank you for staying tuned to this video, and you have a great day. Also, just before, just before I forget, if you click into where this web page DOI link is, and if you just press, if you just put the cursor at the very last number and then press the space bar, it'll create a hyperlink. That's going to be very important. So when I'm reviewing your articles, I can clearly find where the articles are at. So please do that on your assignments. Thank you, and you have a great day.